Yo, 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 guys, what is going on? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to let you know at the start of this one, this is going to be a long-winded video because these are going to be the things that you should be doing to prepare for part 2 for the Global Dokkan Celebration. It is coming, it is probably starting in roughly about just less than 48 hours now. It's looking like about 47 hours and 14 minutes by my guesses. I'm going to assume that the part 2 banners are going to go live at approximately 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is my oh, I straight up just lost it there. That is my approximation. So we're looking at the 24th at 1 a.m. or the 23rd at Eastern Standard or the 23rd at Pacific Standard, because the broadcast is going live tomorrow as of my time, because right now it is 1:47 a.m. for me. But if you are most people that live in the States, and if you're watching this video, it'll be in Pacific Standard. So for right now, for you, it'll be 10:47 on the 21st. Right now is 1:47 for me on the 22nd. So just wanted to start off this video just by saying that Dokkan just posted this tweet on, I didn't check the JP Twitter, but I did check the global Twitter. I was just scrolling through. If you have not claimed your top grossing, go and do that. It will be reminder, they're just putting a reminder here, get your 50 stones for top grossing. It is a reminder until the 22nd at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard, so that'll be tomorrow for you. Or that would be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, 6:59 and 3:59, but 4 and 7. You got what I mean. So, I'm going to cut this into probably 3 parts. So, part 1, we're going to go with characters that I think you're going to need to awaken for Super Easy A's and Easy A's that are going to be coming with part 2. And I am going to talk about part 3 a little bit, but mostly, let's just get it rolling. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. These are the characters that I believe are going to be getting their Super Easy A as of part 2. So these are the second anniversary characters who were released on July 7th. And I was scrolling through earlier trying to find other Easy A's or Super Easy A's that might have released after them just in case. And I found something that's actually funny. This guy. Super Easy A, first LR in the game, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Look at this. Released July 17th. It's July 7th, 2017. July 7th, 2017. They Easy A'd in May 13th. He Easy A'd way later, but guess what? He has his Super Easy A, and they do not. And with it being GT, I have no doubt in my mind that these guys are going to Super Easy A in part 2. That is going to be starting soon. But I've also heard that with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta from the 4th anniversary also getting their buff again, like time limited buff, that some people are thinking that they're not going to Super Easy A, and that the STR Omega Shenron, let me just pull this up because I already pulled this up. Where is he? This guy. Some people are thinking that this guy is going to Super Easy A. I don't think so. Just mainly for the main reason that it would just make sense. We did 2 Super Easy A's for Future in part 1, 2 Super Easy A's for GT in part 2. It just makes sense. So I'm seeing this guy, and this guy are going to Super Easy A. So we can get rid of this one. This guy, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I have no doubt, 1000% in my mind, he is going to Easy A in part 2. 1000%. No doubt in my mind, he will Easy A. Now, here's where I'm going to kind of touch into part 3 a little bit, because in the last video I posted talking about why Vegeta, and maybe like people were complaining, oh no, Vegeta and Trunks, they have an Easy Aid. Why aren't they Easy Aid? They're supposed to be Easying with Murzomasu. Here's what I'm thinking. Vegeta, part 3. They decided to do a part 3 or a part EX, which is basically part 3 that they add in some other Easy A's. He Easy A's alongside this guy, This guy released in May 20th of 2021. 3 months after this guy. This guy still does not have an EZA. This guy does still not have an EZA. And with him leading GT bosses, mind you, he is not going to probably tag with Omega very well, but I can see it happening just because, again, he does not have an EZA. He does not have an EZA. He is GT. He's a GT boss. It makes sense to me. But he's going to EZA in part 2. He's going to EZA in part 3. That way it completes the other EZA that probably should, because the thing is, I believe that the TUR Omega or Sin that released, I believe it was it Omega that released alongside him? I think it's the physical TUR Omega. If I actually go to here, he might actually, I think it's this guy. Hold on, sorry. I think it's this guy that released in the same, no, it wasn't this guy, because this guy came out in 2017. Hold on, let me go back. I'm pretty sure there was an Omega that released alongside that Gogeta. Was it this guy? No, it wasn't that guy. Maybe I'm too far down. I'm like fairly positive that there was an Omega that released alongside him, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was Sin. I don't know. But anyways, let me just pop right back down here, because this guy released. Yeah, this guy released. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, pop back over here. Gonna take them. So he's gonna EZA in part 2. I think he's gonna EZA in part 3 because he doesn't have an EZA. He doesn't have an EZA. He needs his EZA because, like, we need another. Like, as much as we love Goku and Vegeta, this guy is going to be an absolute freaking unit. I think he's going to be like the defensive version of Merge Zamasu, where he's not going to hit as hard, but, like, again, his defense, his guard, he's going to have damage reduction. He's just going to be he's going to be a goat. So those are all the characters that I think are going to EZA and Super EZA in parts 2, and again, touching on part 3 for a minute. Going into the second portion of this video is going to be making sure that you have your missions, and specifically these global Dokkan tickets. I can't even count how many people I've seen saying, like, oh my gosh, this is so hard, this, like the tickets, oh my gosh, like, where are all the tickets, when can I use my tickets? If you read the news, a total of 100 global tickets, 100, doesn't say it right here, can be obtained during the campaign period. The entire campaign, and 50 tickets can be obtained in part 1. It literally shows the distribution right here. Upon first login during the celebration, you will get 7 of these tickets. There are 33 tickets as a part of panel missions in part 1. And the Inevitable Showdown extra missions give you an additional 10. Now, this literally requires you, I believe this Inevitable Showdown requires you to do, let me see if I can find it. I had this open. I think it literally just requires you to do, oh my gosh. I was not prepared for this. I was prepared for most of this. This one. This fight. You need to complete stage 3 of this fight. That's all you have to do. This is the Trunks fight. Stage 3 is the Trunks fight. You do not have to do the superhero or the super bosses. You literally just need to complete it. Which gives you the 10. And I pulled this up as well. These are the panel missions. This is so the 10 is for completing the Seriously Serious battle, which is against Trunks, which again is it is a tough fight, but if as long as you have like a fairly decent team, you could use Team Universe 7, you can use the new Super Bosses team, Future Saga team, you should be okay. It is a tough fight, I do get that, but you'll be okay, I promise. Give it a give it a bunch of runs. You can run it as many times as you like. You're not limited per day. Just keep running it. You'll get there. So that's 7 for the login, 10 for completing that, 33, which gives you 50 for your part 1. I have all the missions right here. These are cakewalks, guys. Complete Clear Turtle School's intensive training. That's a growth mission. You do this every single day. You get your XP, you get your Zenny. You do this every single day for most of your login bonus. Clear any event in the growth category 3 times. I've literally made a video on training in the clouds. Training in the clouds is amazing for link levels. It's a growth. No, sorry. It is not a growth category. That is my mistake. The training in the clouds is a story category. But again, you can run this twice a day. You can run your link level twice a week. And then you could do the gods training because you need to do that. So do this 2 times a day. You do your gods training. You can literally, I'm not even trying to do this. I'm trying to just go back. Why did it do that? You could do your gods training 3 times. Boom. Clear that. Clear any Dokkan event once. Literally, if you got yourself Goku and Vegeta, run a Dokkan event. Boom, you're done. Perform a friend summon. Everybody's got tons of friend points. They literally brought out the banner where you can get Kais again. Boom, do that. You're done. Exchange global Dokkan 2025 coins for a character or an item. I'm pretty sure like the cheapest item is like 5 coins, and you literally get 8 here, 8 here, 8 here. If you've already done all these, you can exchange it. And you have like 32 coins. You can get a Kai for 12. Boom, you're done. Use at least 10 growth keys. They literally gave you free growth keys to go into the Portal of Memories and do the link level stages. And you literally can use like 2 at a time. Do it like 5 times. Boom, you're done. This is like you've already completed 6 missions, and this should take you probably 10 minutes. Use over 3 million Zenny. Again, pop into an Easy A stage. We've got 2 Super Easy A's that dropped in Part 1 and an Easy A that dropped in Part 1. You can use over 3 million Zenny. You can use it for training. Easy A's on the LRs take almost 35 million. This is easy. Use a support item. Use a Whis. Use a Ghost Usher. Use whatever. Win any Extreme Z battle. Again, merge Zamasu, the Rose, Super Vegito, or Vegito Blue. Again, this takes nothing, and then this is just for completing it. This gives you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and a reward ticket, which I believe, I can't remember what this specifically is for. Let me go back in here because I don't remember what the reward ticket is actually for, because I believe I've already used mine. Let me just go in. Treasure obtained in the event Dokkan Chronicles can be used at Baba's shop. Let me pull up the Baba's shop. I don't remember. Let me actually just see if that reward ticket is even usable at this moment. Oh god, this is going to be annoying. Treasure items. And we got to scroll down to... Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I don't even think the rewards ticket is even available right this second. But I feel like it will be available in either Part 2 or Part 3. So again, you're going to get your rewards ticket. That's not what we wanted. Is that what we want? No, that's not what we wanted. This one. There we go. Again, and then, yeah, so you get another 2 right here. Then you move on to Board 2. Now, Board 2 is a much tougher... apologies. I am currently running some stages to try and awaken my Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because those are the only 2 characters of the entire celebration that I did not have awakened and prepared. Stage 2, Board 2. Clear Transcendent Embodiment of Fury once. This is for the Goku Black clones. You only have to do it once. Now, unfortunately, there are a couple other things here that said, hey, do this. This is just clearing it once. Level up the specific character super attack to level 10. This is literally, it says any of the Rose clones. It can be any of them. It doesn't have to be all of them, just one of them. And activate 100% of the specific character's hidden potential. So if you want to focus on the AGL one because he is the Dodge clone, go right ahead. Super attack level 10. Rainbow him. Clear Stage 1 of the Special Battle 2025. This is the new hardest fight in the game, but Stage 1 is very simple. I don't think they super for more than like 700,000. You run a fairly decent team and you should be okay. You only have to clear Stage 1. They added 2 more stages to the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will. This is basically a boss rush version of the entirety of the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will for the Super and the Extreme class characters. Stage 10 is the Extreme class. You only have to clear Phase 1 and you get this challenge done, which, again, is super easy. Clear Phase 1 of Stage 3 in Perfect Cooperation Team Battle. I'm going to be making a video on this. This is a super easy fight. The Stage 3, you only have to clear one phase. One phase. You just have to survive Vegeta's attacks. He supers for nothing. This fight is a joke. I will be doing a video on Stage 3 and Stage 4. These fights are easy as hell. If you have the new Rose for super bosses, you can clear both of these because the missions are for Future Saga and Realm of Gods. It's a cakewalk of a fight. I don't understand why they made it so easy. I will be doing a video on this if you haven't already done this. Clear Universe Distorting Justice and Order once. I have already made a video on this event. If you haven't seen it, I will put a link to the video so you can go and see how to complete it. Again, it takes you like 10 minutes tops. The event is not complicated when it comes to actually completing it. And then once you've done this, you've gotten all of your... Because I believe how many is it for board 1? I have to recount this. 2, 4, 6, 12... Was this 18 on board 1? Which would make 33 for board 2. So you'd have another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. Yeah, 18 and 15. So yeah, you're going to get a bunch of Dokkan coins, growth keys. You get a Kai here. You get a sticker here. You get a bunch of turtle shells, which are good for training. Reward tickets, which again, we'll probably be able to use in part 2. And again, guys, you could probably knock all of this out realistically in like an hour. It's not that complicated. I mean, the only one that might give you trouble is going to be this one because of the fact that like you're not guaranteed to get a large amount of the characters, plus the clone, like you'll get challenges done and you'll get different copies of the clones because there's a different clone for each typing. And then this, if you're not like prepared with a good team, is going to be a little tough on you. This is nothing. This is nothing in Stage 1. This is nothing. Again, I'm going to post a link for my video in this. And then you're basically done. You have all 50. You'll have all 50, which again, these will not be usable until part 2, which, by the way, they're going to be using a ticket summon that requires 50 tickets. In part 2, you will be able to get an additional 50. I'm going to assume similar to this. They'll do another one of these. 10, you'll probably get another 7, and then more missions, panel missions to get the other 33. Which, by the way, if you read this, now people were going all upsetty spaghetti because they said, oh, well, you're going to use 50 tickets and there's only a 44% summon rate. Or you can use regular tickets that require 1 or 10, single or multi. You can use a global ticket to perform a single summon and 10 global tickets to perform a multi-summon. The 10th is a guaranteed SSR. For reference, in a given multi, an SSR is a 5%. You have a 5% chance to pull an SSR. You have like a 0.5% chance, I think, or it's like a 1% chance to get a featured, not to mention it's like less than 1% to get the featured character. So would you want to use like, what is it, a 0.5% chance times 10? So you get a 5% chance? Or do one summon that costs you 50 tickets, which is going to allow you to recruit an SSR character from a summon. There's only one featured character for each summon. So we're going to assume that that's going to be the featured character. So if you wanted to do it on the Part 2 banners, it would be for Omega or Gogeta. Or if you wanted to do it for the Part 1 banners, it would be Rose or Goku and Vegeta. Or sorry, Rose and Zamasu. So you could summon 10 times and only have a 5% chance at getting any featured character. Or you could summon twice with a 44% chance at the featured character. Guys, it's a no-brainer. Save your tickets. Use it on this. So use it on the character you want to do. Use your tickets first. I promise you, Part 2 is probably not going to be much harder to get your tickets. You'll get 7 on login. You'll probably get another 10 from another mission from completing another seriously serious battle or whatever they decide to add it to. And then more panel missions, which will take you nothing. The third thing, please make sure you're doing this. Make sure you're doing your weekly missions. In the entirety of this celebration, they're giving out 196 dragon stones. I'm telling you guys, this shit is a cakewalk. This is even faster than the other. This is even faster than your panel missions. You walk over here, I'm telling you. Let me just go, if it can go to the page one. Can we go to the, thank you. As of right now, we're up at 5 stones each. Okay? Clear the limited attempts, study hard, play hard, turtle school intensive training. This is a daily activity. You're doing this anyway. You do it, you get 5 stones. Clear any stage 3 times, you get 5 stones. Any stage 7 times, get 5 stones. Consume at least 300 stamina. Like, you want to know? You want to see the easiest one that can knock literally every single thing out except this one? Run this one time, and then do this. Training in the Clouds. Training in the Clouds is one of the best link level stages out there right now. I have a video on it. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it in the description too for Training in the Clouds. It is an amazing link level stage. It is just about as good as the Dokkan Day link level stage. You need to level up 1 link level, 3 link levels, 300 stamina. You can knock, literally, you can knock this out, these 6 missions by doing this like 8 times. Because it'll finish this, it'll finish this. You have to do it an 8th time for the 300 stamina. 100% you're going to get your 3 links. And you only have to do this once. You can knock all of these out in probably 15 minutes. And you do the Turtle School one, and you run this one. Like, this one will use 30 stamina, so pop this one, use this 7 times, and you knock everything out. 35 stones in 15 minutes. It resets every Monday. So next Monday when it goes by, again, you're going to be at 6 stones. So you're getting 35 stones this week. You'll get 42 stones next week. And until we're finished with the celebration. I'm telling you, make sure you do this. It is easy. You will not regret it. Also, make sure you're doing the missions for these. For the Dokkan stones. You literally, again, super easy. You're dealing damage and you're clearing stages. Like, you could do 77 million damage in 2 runs. You could do it in 1 run. Now, mind you, again, this one requires you to do a stage 77 times. But if you're a link leveler, like I'm turning out to be, all you have to do is keep running this, Training in the Clouds. You could run this 77 stage. You could probably play this, throw this on auto for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and you could have all of these done and all of these done. No problem. Which all of those stones will give you... Where did it go? For these. Now, I will be doing a video on what characters I think that you should grab with these stones. Mind you, you will be able to collect upwards of 100 stones by the end of the celebration, and each of these characters are going to cost 20. But I will let you know what characters I think you should be picking up, again, in a separate video. That has been my rant for today, guys. I'm sorry it was so long-winded, but again, I knew it was going to be. Please make sure you're prepared for part 2. Get all your Easy A's ready. Like, I just finished Easy A'ing him. I'm working on Easy A'ing him. I've already had him ready to go. I have him ready to go. I have Vegeta and Trunks Rainbowed and ready to go. My characters are ready to go. My tickets are ready to go. My stones are all done. Please make sure you're knocking this stuff out. Part 2 starts in 2 days. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.